Games immerse us with amazing visuals and sound. At just the click of a button, you can be a zombie survivor, murderous Teletubbies, a cubist destroyer. But in real life, you're sometimes left wanting a little more. Why make the fantasy end when you can have HEXBOX? The HEXBOX is a set of DIY gaming controls that let you feel the real-time juiciness of games. And by juice, we mean more physicality for your fingers. There are 4 different controls which can be mounted in this box. Wait, why is he left out? This is a physical mechanic for our game that has mechanics, trim and trouble. So, you are a powerful wizard. You live in lush Greenland, away from humanity. Of course, you're prone to various disturbances, but there's nothing you can't handle with your magic wand. You can cast spells, which can vary in damage, aim those spells, and change the spell's type to handle different monsters. Yes, you're powerful, but at what cost? You have an ever-growing beard, and now you know those monsters come flying to you because they love your beard. To stop them, you have to completely trim off those luscious locks. It's a lot coming at you, so you have to constantly switch out your controllers to stay standing. Alternatively, you can get others to help you too.
Just so you really have this color.
There's no space!
No! This is impossible to win. Huh? Oh, you mean there are more monsters? Yeah! Oh my god. You need 2 people to really play.
The HEXBOX came from a place where we felt that gaming could afford to have a bit more physicality. We wanted to create an experience that was fun and wouldn't require expensive equipment or hardware. We began by thinking what AR markers could best provide for a game controller. What stood out initially was its wirelessness, and through that, we designed a set of modular controllers. From our prototypes, we identified an opportunity in providing physical juiciness with the controllers, the lack of which is a criticism towards many game controllers today. We decided to focus on 3 button concepts, which each conveyed different primary interactions, like rotating, pushing down, and pinching. While the initial plan was to keep all control units consistent, we thought it would be interesting to introduce some tension. That's when we created the 4th controller, which took up 2 units. This controller will be analog, with varying levels of detection as compared to the other binary controllers. Speaking of units, we decided to make the constraint of 3 units to incorporate the controller itself as a part of, rather than just an interface, of a game. But more about the controllers first. We started off by making satisfying interactions that had some bite to them. This was made possible with elastic bands and pliable cardboard. Assembling the controllers is simple. Just download a template from our instructables, trace over it and cut it out on cardboard. Or you can have the fancy option of laser cutting it. You only need SID cardboard, glue, some elastic bands, and optionally Velcro. AR markers were vital in communicating the interactions within the game, as they were like physical, unobtrusive motion capture points which cost virtually nothing. Our flagship game, Trim and Trouble, incorporates these mechanics into a compelling 8-bit experience. While there is the primary objective of trimming the beard, you're often preoccupied with secondary defenses. Thus, you're required to swap out the controllers based on gameplay, so no controller has complete monopoly over the game.